we think in the next few years, maybe after 2026 or by 2026, JSA should have graduated to autonomy, such that you can continue. Because one of our strategies is that after such a long period of time, actually, a partner should be in position to go forward without a lot of our effort. But that does not mean that we are going away after 2026, because the current agreement with JSA is up to 2026. We are hopeful that we'll continue even after that. We don't know until when, but just to bring it to your mind, at one time, we shall have to leave. And we are already thinking about when. That's not why I'm here. I am here only to give a few remarks, to say thank you to JSA for accepting to work with us. You could have been like other people, choosing to say, no, we don't want to work with you. And indeed, if you had refused to work with us for all this time, we wouldn't, who knows? It could be that we wouldn't have been in this region working with you. So our being in this region since the 1990s has been because you've been doing a good job that has caused the people that give us the money, okay, to continue giving money to us and giving it to you so that you can do work within this region. We are very grateful that you have been good partners all this time. And for anything that didn't go well all throughout, we are very sorry. That is human nature. It is not easy to always meet the needs or requirements or standards or expectations of partners. So I know that at one time, it could be that we did not meet your expectations, but also likewise from your side, and I want that at this event of the 30 years, let's bury all this and continue working together. And I want to thank you on behalf of the other partners. I see them here. I want to say thank you for being so good and propelling, because what we do with you, we report about it. Sometimes we brought people here to come and see what we do through you. And I must say that we as partners are proud that every time we've come with people who give us money to give it to you, they've gone back with good remarks. So I did not intend to speak a lot because I was told we don't have too much time. I think with these few remarks, I once again say thank you for hosting us here, and I wish everyone journey masses home.
Thank you, Join for Water, and also our donors, because the speech was on behalf of our donors and partners. Thank you so much. At this very point, we are going to have closing remarks from the district chairperson, LOC 5. This time it's Kamwenge. For the closing remarks, please, Honorable Joseph, you're welcome.
The board chairperson, Jesse, and all the other board chairpersons and committees in the House, representatives from Ministry of Water and Environment, my fellow district leaders. We had the chairperson Isingiro, but I think he stepped out. But we have the other representatives in the House. All of us, participants of this, in this summit, in a special way, Monsignor Kumaraki and all the other religious leaders who are with us, the young people who have participated in this summit, the donors, and in a special way, Jesse staff. So don't worry, when another organization is celebrating, we will also, in a special way, recognize the team. Technical staff from the various districts, all of us dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karunji Joseph, the district chairperson of Kamwenge. I am delighted to be part of this summit as Jesse celebrates 30 years. And it is not Jesse alone, but all of us, we are today celebrating 30 years with Jesse. Because in one way or the other, we have all participated in this great success. I've been looking at the other chart. In 1993, I was in my S1. So as Jesse, as you were being born, I was in S1. And so that means I have grown to also participate in this organization as we celebrate the 30 years. And most importantly, as we celebrate today 2023, there is a running project of 2021-2026, an indicator that the 30-year-old Jesse is still alive and kicking and ready to move. So we can give it a hand clap. Us as local governments, we are very grateful to associate with the achievements of Jesse and all the other collaborating partners. When you look at our districts as the politicians, when we are campaigning, all the responsibility of government, we promise people services. And what are these services? For example, I remember 2 questions that the people would ask me when I was campaigning. They would talk about water services, then they would talk about roads. Those 2 were always the first 2 points that the voters would advance: roads and water. Then they would add on the others, hospitals, schools, name them. But the first 2. So you can see that Jesse, you're answering one of the prominent voter needs of water. Water, and of course we cannot have water when we do not protect or conserve the environment. So you can see that you're answering a critical need. And we are very grateful when we go through these districts, you will find achievements well registered. In terms of conservation, you will find the trees, you will find rivers you've protected. In terms of livelihood, you will find either, like even from that chart, you can see the cabbages. We have seen people who have formed groups and have been able to get goats or any other alternative source of income. And when you go to these districts, like for example, in one of my sub-counties, I have been able to monitor eco-san toilets in one of the schools, like Bunoga Primary School. So in a way, you're helping our children who are in schools to even be able to get good learning environment, and we are very grateful for that. When you go to districts, you will find rainwater harvesting tanks, well registered. So we are very grateful that for the last 30 years, you have been able to utilize the resources given to us by the donors very well, and that's the reason you are still very strong and moving. So thank you for giving good accountability. As district leaders, we commit ourselves to once again work with you, do the necessary mobilization. We are ready to mobilize our structures, the LOC structures, to mobilize the communities to continue restoration and conservation process of our environment. This region has one great river that supplies us with water, and that is the River Mpanga. So all of us, we shall remain committed to ensure that we protect this resource and all the other swamps and catchment areas you've been protecting. In my district, I have a number of organizations involved in establishing piped water projects. I have one organization, Water for People, which works closely with most of you. When you look at the heavy investment by that organization, by the Ministry of Water, by other partners, billions of money has been sunk into construction of piped water systems. I am very happy that the work you do will save the billions of money some of these partners are investing, because should we lose these catchment areas, then all the billions will be wasted. So that's why us in districts have to really stand high in order to ensure that we work with you to ensure sustainability of these projects. I want also to thank our district technical staff that work with all of you partners, especially Jesse, because if we didn't have them guiding us, possibly you would not have good landing sites. But their presence, all the water officers, the water engineers in local governments, we are really very grateful that you are there and able to receive and work with Jesse and all our partners. Lastly, Jesse has not only done the other projects in schools, in conservation, in livelihood. Jesse has also given jobs to our youth. We are very grateful for that. When you look at Jesse's staff who stood up, most of them, they are youth, they are young people. They have been able to take bread and support their young families as a result of this organization. And I would employ that even when opportunity arises, employ more so that in 2026, I don't have very many youth who will disturb me in my home district. So, as an area leader, and on behalf of our local government, we are very grateful for all the youth you have employed into this organization. Thank you very much for all the lectures we've had here, the information we've shared. We will be able to use it to protect our environment. And though I had actually made my last point, but when you go to the Bible, there were very many catastrophes. There were very many catastrophes of drought, of floods. Even there is a story of a man called Noah. There was a catastrophe at his time. He was saved by being smart enough. I am told he was told by God. So he had to make a ship and hid himself in that ship, and it made him survive. Are we going to make another ship when there is another flood? So I think, as the Bible says that my people are perishing because of lack of knowledge, the information shared in this summit is knowledge to make us survive an impending catastrophe due to climatic change. With those few remarks, congratulations, Jesse at 30, and all of us for being part of this historic occasion. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, our chairperson, LOC5, for representing local governments where Jesse is working. At this very point, we are actually remaining with two items on the agenda. So at this point, we are going to awards and certificates. And in this case, I will request representatives of our donors to be in front, because we know you'll be handing over some of the awards, and also our board members also to be in front. We request you, please. Representative IDP is around, please. BD representative, please, we invite you in front. Join for water representative. Wildhunger Hilfe, also we invite you. Okay. Chairperson board, Jesse, we also invite you. Oxfam representative, also we invite you. Thank you. And then I will hand over the mic to Felix and also Chris to lead us on how these awards will be offered. Please, George.
Thank you very much, my colleague. So we invite the list. Yes. We're also inviting Attorney Patrick to join the team, and we present those awards. He's already there. Now read the list.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm called Kiza Felix, and I also work with Jesse as a program officer. I'm the chairman of the awards committee, and as you have been told, we are going to be giving out these awards. The journey of 30 years is a contribution of so many individuals in their different capacities. And like the Chinese say, if you want to go faster, go alone. If you want to go very far or further, you go with others. So also our journey has not been solely, but we have been with different individuals. The awards are in different categories, as I will be reading, but the order doesn't mean that you are number one or number two.
Please, Felix.
So in category A...
Just a moment, Felix.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we would also want to invite Care and also Smavi to join the team, please. We request you.
So in category A, which is Civil Society Promotion and Development, we are having Mary Joy Kakinda. In the same category, we are having Mr. Charles Walaga. In the same category, we are having Honorable Alex Ruhunda Akiki. In category B, a representative for Honorable Alex Ruhunda. Okay, Ateny is receiving it on his behalf. I hope sweet words will follow. In category B, which is promotion of environmental conservation and protection, one of them is Professor Edward Rugumayo. The second one under the same category B is Dr. Kalist Tindumugaya.
I think for Professor, MMU can receive it.
Dr. Chandona from university, she started with
Yes. Yes.
Dr. Kialigonza is coming for Professor Edward Rugumayo. And the second one, which is for Dr. Kalist Tindumugaya. In category C, we are having the longest serving staff at Jesse. And she's, if you can remember, the one who led a very strong prayer yesterday, that is Mrs. Sima Salome Blaya Teny. 25 years. It is actually another celebration. It's another celebration. 25 years they are also celebrated. So that one has seen the storm, the sunshine, and everything at the institution. Thank you very much, Ateny, and congratulations. In category D, we have founder members. And one of them is Mr. Patrick Baguma Ateny. I like the dance. I like the dance. Congratulations, Ateny. The second one The second one is Mr. Charles Magezi. And the third one is Mr. Vincent Mubiru. The founder members are 3. And we know the power of 3. Monsignor can tell us. In category E, we are having extraordinary serving board members. And one of them is Ms. Jane Nabunya. And the second one is Monsignor Peter Kumaraki Arali. In category H, we are having long-serving staffs at Jesse, 10 years plus. Congratulations, Monsignor. Category H, we are having long-serving staff, those who have been at Jesse for more than 10 years. And one of them is Miss Angumia Rebecca, 12 years. I said earlier that the order here has no meaning. And the second one is Kimara Betty Abgoli, others call her Mama Jesse, 20 years. That one is always called Mama Jesse. If she misses her desk for like 10 minutes, everyone will ask herself where she is. The third one is Mr. Kiza Stewart. I would request, for political reasons, we first skip it. He also should not miss a camera here. Yes, number 4, but whoever is around tells Stewart to rush for a camera here. Number 4 is Mr. Kugonza Fred. That is Kugonza Fred. The fifth one is Biarhanga Christopher. Biarhanga Christopher should come forward for a handshake and other visibility issues, but his certificate is still coming. It had some issues, but we congratulate you at working. Another one is Mr. Alituha Richard. Christopher, we said his certificate is still coming. It had some typing errors, but it is on the way. Maybe before lunch it will have reached. Okay. Then Alituha Richard. I know he's not around, but a friend or next of kin can pick it. I don't know if she's the next of kin or a friend. And another one is Mr. Nyakojo Sam. Nyakojo Sam, congratulations. Number 9 is Miss Kirungi Agnes Yaboki. About like Sam also exhibit the fitness. And the 10th one, that is Kirungi coming. The 10th one is Mr. Murungi Sam, pastor. Yes, I'm told Kiza Stewart is also around. I'm also reserved your time for cameras to pick you. Please come also forward. Kiza Stewart. Yes, Kiza Stewart, as one of the long-serving staffs for more than 10 years. Congratulations, Stewart. Face the camera. Okay. And after the staffs, we are having development partners. I told you earlier that this journey we have not been alone. There are many who have contributed in one way or the other. So and that is category E. We are having IDP, that is IDP. George, on their behalf, can, to the fact that they sit in the same place. Another partner is BD Broadlim. The third one is Join for Water. The third one is Join for Water. Oh yeah, BD, we also congratulate you and thank you for the good work. It is also coming, the one we have has a simple typing error, but it is coming also. Before we leave, it will have arrived. Yes, for the photo moment. So for Join for Water, it's out. Go, okay. Another partner is Oxfam. And the fifth one is Simavi, though they have already received theirs. Simavi, they have already received. Okay. We go to Office of the Prime Minister, OPM. Godfrey is receiving it on their behalf and it will be delivered. Another one is Mountains of the Moon University. Like BD, Mountains of the Moon, theirs is here, but we recognize that there is also a typing error there. One word or two are missing. And it is also in correction, so it will also come. We shall replace that one. Another one is Wetunga. Another one is WWF. WWF. The 10th one is Care International Uganda. Another one goes to United Bank of Africa, UBA. That is UBA. Kamwenge District Local Government. Kienjojo District Local Government. Office of the Prime Minister, Chaka 2. Agago District Local Government. Isinjiro District Local Government. Another one is Hewasa. Hewasa. Fort Portal Diocese. Fort Portal Diocese. Isinjiro District Local Government. Caritas Fort Portal. Butioka Primary School. Karugaya Primary School. Busita Primary School. That one is. Kahinju Primary School. Butioka is that one. Kahinju Primary School. Kiyombia Primary School. Busita Primary School, KRC Uganda. That one. Kabahango Primary School, Kinyampanika Primary School.
Felix, time, please.
Katebwa SDA Primary School. Rwenzori Diocese. Rugumayo Godfrey. How come? Mr. MC, I'm done.
Thank you, Felix. Thank you, members. Our request, please, before you go, we would like to cut the cake. Before we go, with hunger, we would like to go for cutting of the cake. Please, we invite you. Please, yes. We can surround the cake. I don't know who is leading the team for the cake. Is it Sandra? Felix, Sandra, you can lead. I don't know.
Hello everyone. I request that the justice team is a little bit close so that we are in the photo. Abok is going to help us, and Attorney Patrick and people here already. At the count of 30, we shall cut the big cake. We're starting 0, 10, 15, 20, 28, 30. There. Heads of department with the teams, we are all going to receive cake.
So please, Sandra will be serving the cake. Please, feel free to enjoy the cake. But the other reminder is we have an ongoing exhibition outside there, please. As we close this interior summit, please, outside we have an exhibition going on.